Good morning, everybody. Back with best version of Silent Hill 2. That's what I hear. We're going to test the theory. Oh, we got to see those new voices. Got to hear those new voices, actually. Yeah. That's the whole reason we're here. Sub-scenario. I don't think I haven't done that before, so that'll be new. Okay, but let's just go for the main scenario. Normal, yeah. Should I get harder riddles? I don't know. I don't know that I'm trying to hang around in this version for too long. Let's just yeah.
Could you really be in this town?
How do we feel about HD James?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised to take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Her special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
I guess it's kind of better voice acting, but maybe that kind of makes it worse. You know? Like, it might be better acted, but then it loses some of that sort of strange, dreamlike quality. I feel like I heard one of the complaints about this version was it's missing fog. At least this path seems sufficiently foggy. Okay, so yeah, now I'm starting to see. Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. Gives me a weird feeling. Yeah, you don't like it either, huh? It's a little too clean. That well's a little too clean, a little too sharp for my taste. Sudden Bordy, what's going on? Welcome. Playing Silent Hill 2 again. This time the HD version from, I think, 2012. It was released on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Seeing what all the fuss is about.
Excuse me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just...
No, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either. It's...
Okay, I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going into town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
I just saw somebody else beat this game like 5 minutes ago. Oh, really? Soon enough you will too. This version? Which one were they playing? Yep. Okay. Here's the font I was hearing about. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous typeface. That's a definite improvement. That makes me feel like I'm ready for the ranch. Yeah? Oh, God. That was the comic relief. The Comic Sans relief. We need a little levity in this town. Yeah, just a little bit levity. It's too scary. First aid. No flowers left. I don't know. I heard like one of the criticisms being like it's lacking fog, and maybe that's going to be the case in some areas, but at least in this initial set of areas, it seems the same thus far, yeah? Oh, God. Are these marks blood? That shadow just now. Great start.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
Dead. Could it have been that creature? What's going on in this town?
Oh, yeah. Is this thing broken? What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
We have a save point, but do we have any items in here? Also, I might need to look up. I want to make sure I get a different ending this time that I haven't gotten before. Do number of saves impact that? I might need to take a second. I should have looked this up beforehand. How do I make sure I'm getting a different ending? Maybe get the Maria ending? Do spend 10 minutes or more near Maria. Okay. Do bump into Maria less than 3 times. Oh, that might be a big task. I tend to bump into people. Protect Maria from monster attacks. Check back on Maria in hospital room S3. Try to re-enter the cell to see spoilers. Starting now. Dead Maria in the labyrinth twice. Do not examine Mary's photo and or letter at least twice. Okay, I have not done that yet, so I just will continue to not do that. Do not spend 5 minutes or more far from Maria. Attack Maria. Do not attack Maria, allowing her to take significant damage. Do not bump into Maria 30 times or more. Do not go on Nathan Avenue instead of chasing Laura and have Maria remind you. Okay. So it's all related to Maria stuff. But then also we have to avoid the other endings by... Don't heal right away. Don't listen to the entire sickbed conversation. Well, hey, that's easy. I accidentally skipped it the first time. Okay, cool. Easy enough. Don't keep your stamina in the red zone for too long. Do not examine Angela's knife. Do not read the suicidal diary on the hospital rooftop. Do not read the new message to James on the wall of Neely's bar after the hospital. Do not listen to the entire sickbed conversation. Okay, so that'll avoid the in-water ending. Okay. I think I can manage all that. See, now I'm going to have a keen eye for typefaces. Let's see, what do we got here? Looks all right. Whoa, you don't look all right. You know what I could do? I could just blame stuff like that. Like everything bad that happens in the game. I could just be like, God, this HD collection version sucks. Did you see that? Did you see that just now? It's definitely the remaster's fault. I can't believe this. Konami. What do you think? Can I get away with it? Here we go. I hear you. Apartment gate key. Whew. Is it worth going down there to find some items? Maybe go down Neely Street. If I can. Okay, now I'm back. Basically. Guess let's run up this side, just see. I'm just looking for any health pickups, or... That's really all it's going to be at this point, huh? Whoa! Okay, so... I am starting to run into some nonsense, I guess. What happened there? Happy burger? Someone leave me a happy... What is this? A happy first aid kit. And... Oh, I came in here for the first time way later. My last playthrough. I waited at Bar Neely's. I think, right? I feel like I remember coming here during like the Nightmare Town segment. Whoa. Okay, this is one of the things I can't do, right? Do not read the new message to James on the wall of Neely's bar. After the hospital, though. After the hospital. So new message. Okay, so this one is safe. There was a hole here. It's gone now. There's a map here. Okay. Maybe I misremembered that. Maybe I did all that the same way the first time. Let's run up along the west side and maybe... Yeah, go left, go all the way down to Munson Street. Loop back around, go inside. Could maybe find some drinks. Some trash drinks. Some happy first aid kits. Nothing. The door that wakes in darkness opening into nightmares. It's locked. Before we do that, oh, nice try. That's what we're looking for. Garbage. No use for that. James, you need to think more creatively. You can always find a good use for... Well, it depends on the garbage, I guess. I'm sure there's something useful in there. This is really unfortunate. The save screen on the original is so good. I have a feeling it's just going to be a lot of minor stuff like that, right? Like a weird font here. A little bit of frame rate stutter in there. Maybe not. Maybe it gets so much worse. Whoa! Wait. How do I get that overhead strike? Oh, okay. There we go. What? James, the stomp, the stomp. I need you to be stomping. Oh boy. Frederick, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much for the subscription. Good morning. How you doing? How's Metaphor? Seriously, thank you. So much appreciated. I'm playing Silent Hill 2 again. This time the HD collection version. Gonna get a different ending and also see why this version upset everybody so much. I can't wait to find out. It's too dark to read the map. Metaphor is great. I think I like it more than Persona. Ooh. I really liked what I played. I thought I was going to play it right away. I just thought it was coming to Game Pass for whatever reason. The fact that it's not, it's probably going to be a little while before I play it. But I'm glad to hear that. What do you like more so than the Persona series thus far? Where'd you go? Oh, you're a slippery one. Get it. Get it. Yeah? What? Oh my god, really? Shit. I didn't know you were doing that much damage. Well. And I love Persona. I've played over 40 hours in 4 days. That's a good bit. But Persona games that I've played, the most I've put into a Persona game was 4 Golden on the PS Vita. I just made the mistake of thinking I could play it that way. I just don't play handheld games that much. I was like playing it on some lunch breaks from time to time. I think I missed this the first time. It all happened for a reason. That's why I died. So I could get that drink. My life is complete. Yeah, I didn't get that far in it. I liked what I saw. Or less than 4 days, really? Yeah, was it the 11th that came out? Since I didn't start immediately, and it's just 4 hours into the 4th day after release. Okay. Is that pretty deep into the game? I know those games can go for like 100, 150 hours. Maybe you don't have any sense of it? Oh, no! Okay. Oh. I'm not doing very well with this stomp today. What's going on? You guys. Oh, just toying with me. Too far. See, this is the part. This is the part where I do it. This stupid HD collection. Look at all these. Look at this. I can't even hit the enemies. What a bad version of the game. I keep not being able to hit the enemies. It's the game's fault, of course. It's just this remaster. If this were the original, I'd be done with this area already, right? Right? Like Persona 3, 4, and 5, I'm still unlocking new features, and I expect more to come. I think there are still 2 companions I haven't met. You've seen the Comic Sans, right? I did. Now, I'm curious. Like, the only one I've really noticed thus far was the sign on the ranch coming into town. Ooh. Yeah, see, I'm not getting the rumble feature that alerts me that that's the case currently. That's what I'm missing out. I need to be careful. But I don't remember what the original font was, but now that you told me to look for it, I'm going to be seeing it whenever it pops up. But yeah, I don't... I'm going to be very curious to see how the original ranch sign looked. I feel like this wasn't happening so often before, though. Seriously. Like, I'm just not getting the stomps. What's going on? What's going on here? Y'all keep sliding out of it. But you know what? I didn't... Maybe it's this type of enemy. I didn't even know about the stomp until, like, a bunch of hours into the game. I think maybe by the time I got to the hospital. So, maybe I just never tried it on these. Maybe they're... And I didn't end up killing a lot of these enemies later on in the game, so maybe that's what's going on. I'm just not used to them. Alright, I can't focus with you doing that in the other room. I can't think. Can I get it? Okay. Okay. It feels a lot more manageable than Persona 4 and 5. In those, there are so many things to keep in mind. Social links take multiple generic interactions before you progress them, and you want to do stuff on specific days and pick the right options. If you don't, it will take even more time. You got to check the bookshop for new books, got to look at the weather forecast, know when you can do certain activities. I could write many messages just as long. Yeah, that's a lot. So less of that and metaphor. Metaphor has stuff like that, but it's not quite as extreme. I guess there will be some that will be missing that kind of stuff. I'd probably welcome it. Although I don't know. Was that it? Wait. Was there a reason to come in here? Other than just to hone my combat prowess. I am looking at... What am I looking at? I'm not looking at anything. Nothing. I guess that's all. Well, okay then. Also, Persona has 200 plus personas, most of which do not have skill sets that are obvious by looking at them. In Metaphor, it's easier. I understand what a warrior or mage can do. Okay, so kind of a reduction of options, streamlining of systems. As I was leaving, wait, did I look in here? Probably. But now we've looked twice. Okay, I wasn't keeping track. Where did I come from and where did I go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Broken lock. It was just in there. Can't get the door open. Here we go. Beautiful. Think you're funny? There are arms and legs scattered all over the sofa. Well, now I can check the map. Wait, I didn't try 211? I didn't try that door? I need to collect all my squiggles. Since this is the second playthrough, it's going to be a challenge run. 100% all squiggles. All doors squiggled. I can't miss a single door. Oh. This is not the way I came, or is it? No, this is right. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Now I can move on. I guess check 204. Just go down the line, and then 202 and 201. Loop back around. Go up this way. In Persona, you can fuse personas to make new ones. The abilities of the fused personas can be inherited by the new one. Make sure to fuse personas of the right arcana to the right arcana on the right days to get more out of it. Sorry, I started combining, like a new message bumped up and then it all became one. In metaphor, to be continued. Speaking of metaphor, what is this a metaphor for? What is this a metaphor for? Okay, finally. Yes, we got the stomp. In Metaphor, I can unlock any skill a character knows from another archetype and use that on their current one. You have limited slots for these inherited abilities. But my mage can get a healing spell or dark damage, etc. from another archetype. Also tons of passives that are great for other archetypes. That's really satisfying. I love that. I love doing that. But I have a full control over it. I level an archetype. I unlock the skill for other archetypes. Pick the skill. Hell yeah. I like the sound of that. Maybe if I'm not playing anything else, I'll get it like over winter break or something. It would be nice to play a long RPG like that over the break. Just a normal washing machine. Nothing of interest. Nothing to see here. Nothing strange about it. Just a normal one. There's a trash chute. Nothing strange about it. No, there is something strange about it. This is not normal garbage. This is strange garbage. That's strange garbage. Persona is the kind of game you get right on your third or fourth playthrough. I feel like I already have a good grasp of Metaphor. How many playthroughs have you done of some of those Persona games? Oh, now I'm back here. Whoops. Not what I wanted? Question mark? Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Persona 4, I have 2. Persona 4 Golden, another 2. Okay. Persona 5, none yet. I'm a good way through 5 Royal, though. Yeah? Three. Oh, Persona 3, 2. Persona 3 Portable, 1. I can currently play since I have Game Pass access to, what is it? It's the remake of 3, which I guess would be the best way to play that. Have you played the remake? The fact that I have 3 remake, I have heard it's good. Should be the one I go for since I've kind of already paid for it by way of paying for this monthly service that I'm not using to its full potential because I'm playing this. Playing this. Oh boy. Just a television can I talk? Television shit. Just some television. There's nothing unusual about it. I knew it was coming. It was coming, and James, I tried to get in there before you did, and then I just fumbled the words. I should have just let you have it. Should have let you have your moment. I'm all talked out. We recorded, this is why I started kind of late today. We recorded our next podcast episode this morning. Halloween special. We had a special guest, which I'm very excited about. This note: 3 needles stand of 3 different heights, the fat, the tall, and the thin. From slow to fast, they move to the right. Scott rests not on 3, but 15. 3 portable is the one where you can groom an 11-year-old boy. Yeah, no thank you. They did not remove this from the re-release of portable on PC. 3 remake does not have the family protagonist, or the female protagonist, and as such does not let you be a pedophile, luckily. Oh, that's the female storyline only? But you don't have to do that, right? Yeah? Can I just play as the female character and just not do that? Yeah, it was only the female protagonist that can do it. Just going up. Maybe. Is this it? It is not. I always do the romance part of Social Links. Feels unrewarding not to. I played 3 portable back when I was afraid of cooties, so I did not play female protagonist. Yeah, that's stuff that probably if I played it, you know, at a certain age, I would have been really into it. These days, that's kind of where my love of Final Fantasy VIII came from, you know? Like, I played it at the age, like, I could have been a seed. I could have been a seed romancing Renoa. Or Quistis. I had a thing for Quistis. I was at the age where that, you know, that hit. There is a key on the ground on the other side of the bars. If I stretch my arm out, I just might be able to reach it. If only we use the stick, the board, and James, use the board. You have a plank. You have a plank. Nope, too late. Are you just as snotty and...
Hey, wait!
You're just as snotty. The new voice cast comes with some differences, but I think you're just as snotty as ever. I'm not sure if you can skip it and still complete it. Oh, okay. 5 punishes you for romancing everyone, so I think you can complete all of them without romance. Huh. Okay. Looks like the lock is broken. I got a handgun. It's a shopping cart. What is that doing here? James, it's just a normal shopping cart. There's nothing unusual about it. The wall is pockmarked with gunshots. Oh boy. Okay, so I missed something? Or maybe I just go back downstairs? I gotta do the clock thing, but I need the key to open the... clock to get in there and adjust the hands. No romance in metaphor, though, so no danger of pedophilia. Well, that's good. That's always, put that on the back of the box. Does not contain. Good to know. Oh, I didn't try 202. How did I not try that? How do I keep missing these doors? Well. I missed it again. So I had to, yeah, as I came to the end of the hallway. Oh, yeah, I passed it once again in favor of 201? Oh, it's because it's right next door. No, wait, what? These are the stairs? Hold on. No, yeah, huh? How do I keep running past 202? Let's be very careful. Where are you? What? Did I do it? Do it? No, I guess I have tried it. It just didn't get a squiggle. Oh, is that... Because you come in... You're right. It's locked, but I get a key for it? That's why. It's like last week. I think it was last week I just finished this, right? You'd think. You would think. I would have retained more. Maybe back up to 209? Towards 209? The Persona series is weird. So much problematic stuff. What was that? Some kind of noise north of here. Every game has a creepy sex pest who harasses women. They have adult women that you high schooler can romance. Mm-hmm. Had some of that going on in my playthrough of Tokimeki Memorial 2, where you as the high schooler can romance your former onesan, who is now like a student teacher teaching at your high school. She's like a couple years into college. It's a weird situation. You call her up and she's like, I'm busy. I can't go out this weekend. You're like, oh yeah, busy planning the lessons that you're going to teach me next week. Yeah, okay, that checks out. My God. 202. And what's this? But we're not doing this yet. No, shit. Yeah, I think I do want to get into that series at some point, in spite of that, and Shin Megami Tensei as well. I've always been curious to play more, but I probably won't stream them. Kind of because of weird stuff like that, but also just like that's an insane commitment. I would never finish, right? It'd be like if it's 100+ hours off stream. Just imagine it would be like all I play for a year. How are we doing, by the way? We're doing okay. We're doing okay. There's nothing inside the cage. It's just a cage. There's nothing unusual about it. Just a normal cage with a normal amount of nothing inside. The body of a dead butterfly is on the ground. There's nothing else of interest here. It's too dark to tell for sure, but I think there's something on the other side of the hole. But let's get in there. Ads in 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Have you seen the SMT timeline? There are a lot of different attempts at mapping it. I have taken a look at that. It's chaos, right? Because there are like, it might have just been like a general Atlas timeline because they are connected, right? Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, and there's like games like Soul Hackers and like a lot of offshoots from the main series, right? They are connected. That's what I thought. Yeah. The one thing I did think about maybe streaming is the original Digital Devil Story, I think it's called. I did play a little bit of that, and I mean a little bit. But since in the next couple months, gearing up to do a bunch of early role-playing games here on the channel, I feel like that one needs to be in the mix. It was 2:08, right? They had the clock. Think of how long Metal Gear Solid has taken you. Now imagine 10 times as many games, and most of them are at least 5 times as long. Yeah. Yeah, I also don't know, like, I feel like it would be, I admire streamers who do it. They do a lot of JRPGs whenever I, like, pop in a stream and they're being, like, really engaging and entertaining. Because they might be doing, like, hours of just random battles and like making the same sorts of choices, you know, in these random encounters out on like the world map. I'm like, I don't know. I think I would lose stamina and like, you know what I mean? Doing repetitive actions for that long. Like when I play it on my own, it's just like they're the ultimate cozy games. I like to just relax and play those. But to turn into content, I feel like would be difficult. This is not the room, is it? Which room was it? Or no, this is right. Yeah, okay. I think some of them would be good stream content. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. It's just what I assumed. I haven't really done it yet. I haven't really played like JRPGs on the channel. I did when I first started, before anyone was really following, so no one saw this. I was trying to go through Evolution, which is like a Dreamcast dungeon crawler, in Japanese and translate it as I went. I thought it would be. I probably should look this up. Isn't it like 9:10? There it is. I thought it would be like maybe within my. No. Oh. Oh. Geez. Oh geez. Wait. Is it good? Are we good? In my ability zone, it was still a little too much at the time for me to play that in Japanese. One thing about them is that you have limited time. You can't do the same thing over and over again. You literally have to progress and do new stuff. Oh, okay. Right, I guess I have heard that, yeah. And you can, like, lock yourself out of, I think, like, Royal and games like that have additional semesters or something. If you don't get to something in time, you just don't get to access that. Anyway, it's time for some ads. 1 minute. I'll be right back. See y'all then. Thanks everybody for hanging around. In Persona 5 Royal, you have to qualify for the extra semester. Okay, yeah. That's what I heard. You generally have like 2 to 4 weeks to complete an objective, and lots of mandatory stuff that takes up time, in Persona at least, like going to school. And not completing an objective is a failure state. You lose the game. Wow, okay. So maybe not quite as cozy as I thought. If you got those stressors. Optimally, you get the dungeon done on one day. Hey, PM, what's going on? Yeah? I'll remember that for whenever I finally get to them. I like doing the dungeon and lots of grinding and farming on the first possible day. That's kind of what I was thinking about, you know, when I was talking about like I kind of like grinding sometimes, you know. It's very relaxing for me. I put on a podcast, ease back on the sofa, level up my characters. I don't know that I could make good content out of that though, if I had to grind. Even with Sweet Home, I did some of that off stream just because it seemed kind of boring. I rarely dedicate any extra days to the dungeon. You can do that in all the Persona games since 3. Though in 3, it got a bit harder because they have exhaustion mechanics. Oh, really? Okay. Can't speak for Reload. I got a feeling it's still there, though. You haven't played that one? It's been on Game Pass for a while. I'm kind of, like, worried. Like, I would start it, and then it would just be leaving the service. I'd get the notification, like, this game is leaving in 15 days. Like, well, typical. That's how it always goes. So you can't farm or grind forever. Like PM said, in 3 you get tired. Yeah. And in other ones you will slowly bleed MP, and you will not get a lot of MP restoratives. Oh. You will absolutely leave before you end it, especially after this long. Yeah. It's like a year usually some of them stay on there. Some of them seem to stay on longer, but big games like that. Because there were a bunch of Persona games on there. And then recently I was thinking, it was really like playing the Metaphor demo. Like, maybe I should jump into one of these now. I'm feeling it. And like, oh, they're all gone except for the 3 remake. But if you have the time, you can stick to lower floors where you can stomp enemies without spending much resources and just grind that way. But even then, eventually you will run out of MP, and MP restoratives, and HP restoratives, and then you're forced to leave. Gotcha. Did I just not notice? Wasn't I supposed to see Pyramid Head on the other side of that gate in the previous hallway, or does that happen later? That happens before you meet him here, right? Was I not paying attention? Did I just run past that? I was waiting for it. In Metaphor, you can grind forever, though, since you can instantly kill enemies without a battle if you overlevel them enough. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, now I can't help but see that key just sitting there gleaming at me. When I missed it for the longest time, I just could not find the key. It's right there. It's pretty prominent. You can do the same in Persona 5 in a specific type of dungeon. Okay. Yep. Yep. There's a painting hanging on the wall. It looks like a landscape of this area. Just a normal landscape. There's nothing unusual about it. If you just kill everything, though, you'll usually earn enough levels to get you through everything. Yeah? Grinding extra is mostly pointless. Gotcha. I don't think I've ever had to grind to beat them. I just do it because I like being stronger than my enemies. Yeah, that's what I'm... I don't like it where it's forced as part of, like, game progression. Like, you really need to grind to even get through it. I just like making things easier on myself, like you're saying. I like having the choice to do that. To me, it's, like, sort of just an archaic way of designing a role-playing game. Like, it made sense at a certain time to, like, pad out an experience and lengthen it. No, I guess just keep going. I also like having enough money to get whatever I want. Yeah, that's true too. Whoa. Okay. I also get stressed out by time management and want to make sure I don't have to spend another day in the dungeon. Yeah, that sounds like a stressor. Canned juice. Hell yeah. Let's take this perfectly good juice and just drop it right in the trash. What's your trash juice? You find a six-pack of this juice, and you're just like, no, I might as well just throw it away. I'm not going to try and do that. I'll try and give it to someone who would enjoy it, but it won't be me. Maybe like a tomato juice, but the kind with like no sodium. The healthy tomato juice. I don't know about that. I'm not really feeling that. But get me a good V8. I'm there. I'm all about it. Especially some of the Japanese brands, though. Maybe I'm just too accustomed to just really salty vegetable juices. But it's just not enough. First things first. What you doing? What you doing? Uh-oh. you go. I think I'll be okay, but let's not push it. As long as you're only in there once per month, you're fine. Just maximize time while inside. Once per month. Okay. Where did you go? Nice. In Metaphor, I stay in dungeons until I'm completely out of juice. Has served me well so far. How you liking the story? When I saw the world, it seemed pretty compelling. I think I liked the characters. I saw very little of them, but also like the art is doing a lot in its favor. Really love the art. And the music. I really liked the music in the demo I played. You enjoying it? What do we got here? Just a normal... Yeah? How you doing? Okay. You had me worried there for a second, James. You're breathing pretty heavily. I know we're sprinting around, but... Art is great. Music is amazing. Yeah. Just all those games, what I've seen, like, just... I love this style. Everything is just so damn stylish. Every menu, every part of the UI. All the art. It's all so good. So I need to just go back and drop this down the trash chute. So let's do that. Actually, I guess there was a faster way, right? Now that I unlocked the front door out. But now that I'm up here, I might as well just go back this way? Question mark? I also like... Ooh. Oh, right. The whole reason I'm up here. You need to stop doing that. Maybe not the whole reason, but a major reason. Just a normal washing machine. Nothing strange about it. No, no, no. I like the conversations where a character will essentially say, racism is bad, we should kill racists, and you options are to say yes or I agree. If you're not down with that, this is not a game for you. You know what? I like it. False choice that drives home the point of the game. Okay, yeah, in through the wall, out through the clock, and over to the trash chute. Drop the juice. Do we know what kind of juice it is? Did I ever find that out? What is this? Are those tomatoes? Or apples? Maybe it's just apple juice? Canned juice. I can't examine it. It's a round red fruit. I think it's probably an apple, right? That makes more sense. It's more common. Persimmons. Overripe persimmons. That's what it actually is. That would make for some pretty good juice, though, I think. In fact, I've never seen a persimmon juice. I have to imagine it exists. Anyone ever seen a persimmon juice? Wait, this is not correct. No, it is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's when we come out here and he's just on the other side. Is that what it is? No? Did I just not notice? I felt like there's the scene where he's standing here and it's really scary. Was I so scared that I repressed it? One funny scene is when a guy describes his ideology, and I thought, yuck, libertarian, and then I look at his name, and it's Roger the Libertarian. Does everyone get just, like, identified with, maybe not everyone, but, like, does that happen in multiple instances? No, just this guy, really? It's actually very clever, I think, because I've found, this is not a blanket comment, but I know, and some of them are my friends, some libertarians that definitely want you to know that they're a libertarian whenever it comes up. It could be like a totally different subject conversation. Just like, well, actually, my libertarian beliefs lead me to respond in this way. Like, what? We're talking about juice over here, for sure. Yeah, no, you're right. In a free market, we have lots of juice options. Or do we? We just got to go down and get the, yes. Get the garbage. That's what it was all for. I'm sure there are libertarians that don't suck. I just rarely hear anything from them. There are. I know a lot of lovely libertarians. In fact, I get along with them very well because, like, my own politics, like civil liberties, and protecting those are of huge importance to me. So it just doesn't extend to, like, other systems in society. But on that front, we usually just, like, totally agree. I just ran past it. Garbage bag is torn and the contents are strewn all over. Got a coin, old man. What's this? The police announced today that Walter Sullivan, who was arrested on the 18th of this month for the brutal murder of Billy LaCane and his sister Miriam, committed suicide in his jail cell early on the morning of the 22nd. According to the police statement, Sullivan used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck, severing his carotid artery. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss, the spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. An old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan's from his hometown of Pleasant River said he didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. But I do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff like, he's trying to kill me. He's trying to punish me. The monster. The red devil. Forgive me. I did it, but it wasn't me. The schoolmate then added, I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy. No, yeah, I'm just going to read it again. Okay. Time for a dip in the pool. That's not what I want. I think maybe I can just go out through the back door here. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Can I open this? With my... Oh, no. They're going to open me. Hey, Nitrous, what's going on? The problem with libertarianism is they just don't stand for anything. They're afraid to use the government to achieve their goals. Yeah, just it's ultimately not what I want society to look like. But some things like I appreciate that a lot of times what I find is someone who comes from like that sort of, we've read this before, like ethical underpinning. You know, they have a foundation, like a framework for the way they engage with their politics, whatever. And a lot of them are pretty good about it, right? Like, yeah, I don't want everything run by that. Like a series of capitalists that just privately own everything. But when it comes to like free speech or stuff like that, okay, yeah, I'm with you. We both value that, you know? A painting is displayed here. Is it a painting though, James? Is it? This one is, right? I think libertarians have a public image problem because the loudest ones online tend to be the ones that want to remove or lower the age of consent. Yeah. That's true. That is an unfortunate subsect. And like with most groups, there's nuance and diversity in terms of their beliefs for sure. Yeah. Just to be clear, I'm not talking about those people. Those are not. That's not where we see eye to eye. It's really just like a lot of them, they have a commitment to combating censorship, which I'm always down with. Don't care for that. And a lot of them are anti-war, you know? And usually they're just coming at it like, oh, we want just like a non-interventionist foreign policy. And it might be just more like, you know, self-serving reasons, but whatever. Like, if you're against war, then let's talk. I'm there. I'm with you. I don't care your reasons. Less war is good. Please don't tread on me, but I promise not to use the government to implement my ideas, because then I might be as bad as my opponents. Oh, right. Eddie. Good old Eddie.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Daddy.
Great new voice acting. Same awkward James.
Dead guy in the kitchen.
Hi, I'm James.
I swear I didn't kill anybody.
Sorry, you seem to be vomiting over my introduction. Did you hear? My name is James.
Friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing.
This is Troy Baker, right?
Talking about,
Is that who I'm listening to right now?
honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. And they scared the hell out of me. So I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
Yes.
I told you I don't know.
It's not?
I'm not even from this town. I just.
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Luke Roberts.
Whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, careful.
James,
Or this is the remake?
you be careful too.
It's hard to find. Everything remastered has been replaced with remake stuff now in my search results. Wait. It is Troy Baker? Sounds like Liam O'Brien. James was portrayed by Guy. How do I read that? Sihi? In the original version? Or maybe Kihi? And by Troy Baker in the game's 2012 remastering. We're not talking about Eddie? Oh, no. Sorry. I was talking about James. You're right. That was Eddie's scene, but I was just thinking about James's voice. But you recognized Eddie. I didn't recognize Eddie. Where would I know Eddie's from? Liam O'Brien? Oh, he's a regular cast member of Critical Role. Cool. Okay. Eddie is Liam in HD, or Liam is Eddie. Darksiders, he's War. I haven't played Darksiders, but I really want to. I talked through that entire interaction. But
You okay?
Yeah, I guess.
do I remember what I need to do here? I think so. We're going out to the pool. The wall is covered in football and meaningless graffiti. Grimoire Vice and Nier. Remember For Answer? He voice directed that game and was like 6 characters in it. Oh, really? Oh, I played it in Japanese. That wasn't one that had English voice tracks, right? Was that just Armored Core 2, I think? That the Japanese release had the English voice acting. Oh, I just keep doing this. Right here. Yeah. Pool time? Yeah. Uh-oh. He's also Illidan in World of Warcraft. He has an insane amount of credits. It is wild. I feel like voice actors in this space are like some of the most prolific people around, right? It's just, you usually look through, say like someone like a Troy Baker or someone, just like, wow, they have been in everything. Let's take a look. Or maybe, yeah, let's get out of the danger zone before I go take a look at links. Oh. Whoa. Do I have time? Yes. It's close. Okay, what did I pick up? It was a coin, right? 2 coins. 2 coins, fire escape key. Oh, right. I can go use this. Let's do that. From hallway to fire escape. That's on what floor? He's been in the scene for like 30 years, back when they were like 12 total anime dub actors at any given time. I like to dream of a world where I got to Japan like at least a decade, maybe more, earlier than I did, and could have just like, there was a time where they were just giving voice acting roles out to everybody. I think I could have snagged one. Yeah. Oh, okay, it goes back to Boogie Pop Phantom. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of anime early on. Gungrave, is this the show or the game? This is the show. Ghost in the Shell. Paranoia Agent. Nice. Damn. Just constantly working. That's wild. Wow, so many games. Yeah, I was just looking at animation for a minute there. Cool. Thanks for the link. First block credits is all anime. Yeah. That's where a lot of the easy in was. Yeah. Worked on 9 games in 2009. That's wild. There's either actual actors or guys around the office for years. '14 and 2010. It would be better just to go up here, I think. I take the fire escape over. Is it next to 201? Oh, that's what it is. Yes. It leads to that building on the left there. Yeah? I think that's it. Did we slow down a bit in the last few years? That'd be a tough pace to keep up consistently. He stepped back to ADR director and crit roll stuff now. Most of them do. Yeah, I figure like once you have a resume like that and have really tried your hand at a lot of different projects, probably just ease back and, you know, if you're doing well enough for yourself, like just take the projects that really speak to you. But dude, if you can just get by like playing Dungeons and Dragons for a podcast, I'd do it. I'd take that life. Maybe they knocked it down when they built the building next door. I think I can get into the building next door if I go through the window in front of me. He is an animated dialogue replacement writer for anime and has provided voice direction for over 300 episodes of anime such as Naruto. He has also voice directed for video games such as The Last of Us, Evolve, Resident Evil 5, and Resident Evil 6. So maybe not even slowing down, just like slowing down in like a certain capacity, like doing less work in that space, but that seems like a very demanding and intensive job to direct all that. Oh, here we go. Now in HD. Let's get in there. And all this slick, clean, new glory. Oh, yeah. That's high definition duty water. Thank you, Konami. Looks like a wallet. There's some kind of memo in it. 9/20/17/7. 9/20/17/7. You know, I'm going to need to remember the direction, though. Oops. Don't examine the Mary stuff. That's going to give me a different ending, right? Wait, did I just go past it? Oh, memos. Oh, menus. Nine 20 17 7 9 to 20 to 17 to 7 9 to 20 to 17 to 7. Can't get enough of that toilet bowl. Wait. Man, I have a hell of a time. Hell of a time in these apartments. Okay. It's the same room, right? Is it just right here? Yeah. Freak is doing his final Alan Wake 2 stream today. Is it DLC stuff? Or what have I done? Wait. Now I've forgotten it. 9/20/17/7? Okay. Safes. Whoops. What? Okay, wait. 9. 20. 18. 7. What? Did I get the number wrong? I should have just taken a photo of it. It's this damn HD remaster. They remastered the safe and now it doesn't work. Right? That's a criticism of the game, yes? The safe doesn't work? 9, 20, 17, 7. I just can't get safes right. It's a recurring problem. It was the same deal with Alone in the Dark. What is wrong with me? I think I went the wrong way. Until the DLC at least. First DLC is 3 episodes spread out through the game. Oh wait, I did pop into his stream and he was saying he was playing them, or actually he came in here. We talked about it briefly. He said he was playing them as they came up within the game organically. I think, right? Maybe I'll do that. I've been thinking like on Thursday's stream I have the morning off like I do today, although I need to go. It's about that time. And I'm going to play Little Nightmares 2 for Silent Shelf. It's her game request, but she can't get here till like 10 a.m. my time. So if I start early, maybe I'll do an Alan Wake DLC while I'm waiting. Because they're like, what, like an hour each? Start by going left, I think, instead of right. I thought I did it the other way the first time, and then I thought maybe it means like me as the player, because actually it's reverse. So like I'm hitting left right now, because yeah, that is the way that it works, right? So I need to hit left to make it go right. Is that what the direction is telling me? 9, 20, 17. I thought this is what I did the first time. What? 9, 20, 17, 7. 9, 20, 17, 7. Okay, I'm on 9, right? Am I pausing too long? Do I need to go faster, maybe? Let's see. So maybe try it the other way? I feel like I've done both at this point. I fucked it up. Nine. 20. 17. Huh. Okay. So it is right. It's like the orientation for me, the player. It's telling me which way to turn it. It's not saying like which direction the dial needs to go in, because that's the inverse of what I'm doing. I guess I just like maybe it was too slow the first time. Or I mean, it's the remaster's fault. It's just a bad remaster. I got nothing but complaints. Now the safes aren't working. Yeah. I don't have much to say so far. It seems like pretty much the same game. I don't know. Maybe later areas lack fog so far. I think it's consistent. There was some weird like stuff popping in and out. Not too crazy. Like a little bit of like frame rate stuttering. And then the new voice cast. But you have the option to listen to the original. So you have to opt in for that. So I don't know. I think if you didn't have access to a PS2, it would be an alright way to play it for the first time. Maybe? Here we go. Oh, PM, I think I missed a comment from you. I'm sorry. Evolve, as crap as that game was actually pretty impressive voice-wise. It takes a lot to understand how to direct voice blips that blend together like that. I never played Evolve. Do I know what this game is? But it has impressive voice acting? Oh yeah, I don't know this at all. I think that's the reason people hate it, is that it's the original but worse. I mean, it's a good point. It's a valid criticism. I guess I was just expecting like a real shit show, to be honest. But it's like, it's just worse in a lot of like minimal, like kind of trivial ways, but then they're at the time they would have been charging full price for a worst version of a game that people already enjoyed in a certain way. Like, what am I paying for? You've just made this original experience worse. I get it. I do. I guess it just kind of surprised me. Like, oh, I really expected some real nonsense, and maybe I'll hit some. I remember hearing the fog being worse, the visuals being worse, the comic sans. Yeah, maybe I'm going to get some places where the fog is worse. Maybe it already has been. I'm not always the most observant person, but I've been trying to pay attention. Like, is this lessened from what I remember? Maybe? Yeah, no map. No map. Okay. I can't look at her knife. That might take me to a different
It's
ending.
you.
Yeah, I'm James.
There you go, James.
Angela.
Angela, okay.
Same introduction, but now by Troy Baker.
There's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, it's what we deserve.
No, not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, because this is where you're looking for, how else would I know?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry. I don't...
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Well, don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous.
Is Angela voiced by Laura Bailey?
Back there in the
Maybe.
cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I just slow you down.
Yeah?
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do.
She voiced Kane in Nier. I know. I'm trying to think of what games I know her from. I know the name, though, for sure.
I've been bad. Please.
Not that it's surprising that she and Liam are in multiple games together. Oh, on that front, yeah. This voice acting is good. Like, I'm hearing the emotion in their voices, and I'm just thinking, like, with James, like, but is that a good thing? It's definitely selling like if I were playing this for the first time and didn't know where it was leading, it's selling the idea of like a man still like in the throes of grief that can't get over, and like he's suddenly receiving a message from his dead wife, and like what that would do, you know, to your emotional state. I can feel like the sort of cracking and wavering in his voice. It's good, but then like the sort of dead in James is maybe more appropriate based on what we find out later, right? Maybe I'm just used to it. Still no map. Said like Kaine. Oh, okay. Kaine. Thank you. Legacy of Kaine, Blood Omen. Yeah. Evolve was one of those games that were hyped to hell leading up to release. Best in Show awards up the ass, but released in such a state that it just died immediately. Oh, really? Okay. I really need to be doing that. Just like one final hit before I go in for the stomp or the kick. I remember some friends of mine played Evolve. They had a lot of complaints. It was not a well thought out game, you know? I keep doing it. I still don't have the map. Oh. Get out of here. Oh. Yikes. Stop it. Right back to and we're back. Sure, let's use a first aid. I think I checked in here already, didn't I? Get out of here. There we go. There we go. Is this the one I already checked? No, it's not. Is this the save room I'm looking for? Because I do need to go. It is. Beautiful. At the wire, just like last time I came in here. Hell yeah. It was a short stream today, but it's because our recording for the podcast went kind of long this morning. But it's because we had a special guest. I'm so excited about it. Speaking of podcasters, we got to record an episode with Adol Rafai from Hayward Riddle and Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm so excited to release that episode. It's going to be our Halloween episode. And it's our first guest, and he was so amazing. Definitely recommend those podcasts to anyone who doesn't listen to them already. But such a cool guy. So generous and such a good time. Very excited. But as for the stream, this is as far as we take it today. Anyone playing video games? We can raid real quick. Oh, Fishy's playing Silent Hill 3. Let's just jump on over to Silent Hill 3. I'm hoping to get to that soon. Once I finish playing Silent Hill 2 for the third time in a row, maybe we'll get over to 3. Imagine Dead by Daylight, only the map is way larger and it's like pulling teeth to do anything. I've never played Dead by Daylight, but so many, like for a while I was really trying to find a lot of Japanese streamers that I would enjoy watching to try and improve my listening and just watch more Japanese streams, and had to wade through so many Dead by Daylight streams that I wasn't really interested in watching, but I did watch some of it to get a sense of the game. I don't think... It's cool they have all those like horror franchises together, but I don't think it's my type of game. So yeah, I probably wouldn't enjoy what you're describing. Also, the big monster is chased by other players and not ran from. I'm heading back to Metaphor, hoping to reach a safe spot before Freak starts streaming. Enjoy Metaphor, enjoy Alan Wake. Thanks for coming by. It's great having you. Just realized my thumbnail is the new Silent Hill 2 remake. They keep doing that. Like, I feel like every time, like, I come to my page or like log in and check my, to like make a VOD archive or something, it keeps flipping. Like the thumbnails keep changing from the original Silent Hill to the remake. Interesting. Anyway, let's send a raid over to Radiated Fishy. I want to get some lunch and head to work. Back tomorrow with, I guess, more of this in the morning. is the plan. And then Thursday, I don't know, maybe Alan Wake 2 DLC until Silent Shelf is available, and then we'll do the game request, more Little Nightmares 2. So that's what's coming up the rest of the week. Hope to see y'all then. Yeah, good night. Thanks for coming. Y'all have a great day, night, whatever you got on your side of the world. Ready to go? So I will see you next time. Bye-bye.